Hi everyone, so today I have nothing on my face right now except for some Johnson's baby cream, and I've used that as a moisturizer on my face. Next it's time to prime. I'm using the L'Oreal Base Magic Primer, and this is silicone in a pot. It really helps minimize the pores. My acne scars also seem less visible, and my skin becomes really smooth once I apply this, so it's very easy to work with foundation, especially liquid foundation, if you're going to apply this primer. So I'm going to dot this primer all across my face and I'm going to blend it in. Now let me give you a little bit of a background on this video. I intended this video for Valentine's Day and I had filmed it and everything, but I couldn't finish editing in time, and then I had to go out of town and I got busy with work. So yeah, let's just call this video a pink purpley eyeshadow look. I don't know. So let's move on to the next step, and that is priming the eyes. For my eyes I'm going to be using the Inglot eyeshadow primer. This primer for eyeshadows is so good, as in it has a souffle-ish kind of a consistency, and it feels like butter, but when it goes onto your eyes it feels powdery, so I really like that. Now it makes your eyelids really matte, so that the eyeshadow sticks onto the eyes as well as they pop, because this is very light in color. So I really love this eyeshadow primer from Inglot. So I'm going to use my ring finger to blend it in, because using the ring finger is very easy. You don't tug at your eye area as much as you would if you used any other fingers. So next I'm going to moisturize my lips, because I will be applying a matte lipstick and my lips tend to chap a lot. I'm using my Inglot Freedom palette. This is a palette of 3 and it's difficult to open for me. And this is from the Rainbow collection. I got 2 shades from the Rainbow collection. I'm going to be working with the purple palette. I really love the Inglot eyeshadow palettes. Oh, right now I'm using my Real Techniques brush. I think it's the buffing brush, I don't know. So it's a thick brush and I'll be using the lightest shade and placing it into my crease. I'm only placing this in my crease. I'm not going above and beyond up to the brow bone, or I'm not even coming down to my eyelids. I'm just placing this in my crease, and I'm going to do the same thing to my other eye. It is essential to blend these colors well, because I want a very nice blended look. I won't call it a smoky eye or something, but I really want a nice blended look. So I will be blending a lot. Blending is your best friend when it comes to eyeshadow, because the more you blend, the more perfection you achieve in the look. So yeah, I'm blending right now, and I'm gonna add more color as and when I feel like. So you should always start with less color so that you can build it later on. If you take too much on your brush, then it kind of becomes very difficult to make corrections later on. Next I'm taking this flat pointed brush. This is from the Urban Decay Naked palette, and it's a double-ended brush which is very useful. I'm using the darkest purple color here and I'm placing it on my eyelids. Now notice that I am not rubbing it or blending it. I am just placing the pigment on my eyelid, because I want the color to be really dark and intense. So after placing all of that pigment on my eyelids, I am simply going to blend it out with the other end of this brush. It's a fluffy brush, so I am going to blend out all of that into the pink, so that I have a nice transitioned shade of pink and purple, and I'm going to repeat the process on my other eye as well. I really want this look to be very well blended, so I am going to be blending a lot. Let me just speed up the process over here so that you don't get bored and I don't lose out on your views. Next, I'm using this loose eyeshadow pigment from Faces. It's a set of 5 and I've had this for so long that I don't even remember when I purchased it. It's got so much of quantity. I'm going to use the pink loose glitter pigment and they're so highly pigmented that I can't even tell you. So I'm going to pick up some on this flat brush from Calabar, shake off the excess, drop the brush, and yeah, that's what the color looks like, and I'm going to place it on my eyelids. I don't want to go overboard with the glitter, so I am using very little at a time, and I'm going to stop when I've achieved my desired look. And now I'm just smoothing out the edges with a clean brush, and I'm also going to clean out any fallout under my eyes. I'm using Booty Call from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette in order to highlight my brow bone. Now it's time to hide my dark circles with this Supra Color Concealer from Kryolan. I think it's in the shade FS29. For foundation today, I will be using the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. It is absolutely a favorite foundation. I'm in the shade Radiant Beige 150 and I'm using the Real Techniques foundation brush to dot this all across my face, and I'm then gonna blend it in. Now it might look like that this foundation is too light for my skin tone because Radiant Beige is one of the lightest shades, but given Calcutta's hot and humid weather and my oily skin, almost all liquid foundations oxidize on my skin. Except powder foundations, most foundations do turn dark, so this one will turn dark eventually in a few minutes and you will be able to see the difference. So I'm just patting the foundation all across my face. I'm using the sides of the brush extensively in order to pat it onto my skin, and never forget the neck. Treat it as a part of your face as well. Now I'm using a stippling brush from Real Techniques and I'm going to stipple the foundation all over to create that airbrushed look, because the foundation brush is going to leave behind some marks and streaks and I don't want that. With that done, I am going to use a damp blending sponge and set everything. I'm just pushing the foundation onto my skin so that it looks more and more flawless. And I forgot to add concealer that day. I completely forgot. Anyways, it's time to move on to contouring and highlighting. I am someone who contours with lipstick. If I'm using a liquid foundation, I'd rather use a brown lipstick to contour than anything else because it's so easy to blend, and lipsticks being cream based, they blend very easily. So I'm now contouring my cheeks, my forehead, the perimeters of my face and my jawline because I have a really nice double chin going on in there, so I have to hide that. And yeah, so that's about it. I'm going to also contour the sides of my nose. Now usually I contour first and then I blend everything and then I highlight, but today I'm going to do everything together because it's very easy to blend otherwise. And to highlight, I will be using the L'Oreal True Match concealer. I don't remember which shade it is, I'll mention it in my blog. And this is actually one product which highlights your face very well, but it also dries out very fast, so you need to work quickly if you don't want this product to look patchy on your skin. So I'm highlighting my and I made a mistake. So yeah, I'm highlighting my forehead, my bridge of the nose, and I'm creating 2 triangles under my eyes because I really want my under eye area to look nice and bright. Now that I've placed everything wherever necessary, I'm going to take a multi-purpose brush from Real Techniques. I think it's the buffing brush. It's really nice and fluffy and huge, and I'm going to blend everything together. I think blending is one of the most important techniques for any kind of makeup. Whether you're applying foundation or eyeshadow or anything else, it is very important to have patience and blend and blend and blend, because you cannot afford to have a patchy face or fine lines and streaks left behind by the foundation. So it is very important, especially when you're contouring and highlighting, to blend everything together. Otherwise, sometimes we don't contour properly, and you can actually see visible brown lines or visible dark lines, and that doesn't look really appealing. So yes, it's very important to blend. I'm using the same brush to blend, but I don't think it's making a difference, because yeah, I cannot use two brushes for highlighting and contouring, so I'm just blending everything together. I think I can deepen the contours of my face, so I am going to go ahead and add a little more of that dark brown lipstick. Now I'm highlighting my cheeks with this lovely blush that I have from Lakme Absolute, and it does add a lot of pink pigment to your cheeks, but it has a beautiful silvery shimmer, and I think that looks really great. And I'm using a big angled brush in order to place that color onto my cheeks. Now I'm taking this small smudging brush from Color Bar, and I'm going to take that purple color again, which I'd used on top of my eyelids, and I am going to add this on my lower lash line and smudge it out. As I had done with my upper eyelids, I am going to repeat the same thing on my lower eyelids. I'm going to take very little pigment at a time and build it and then smudge everything together. On the inner corners of my eyelid, I'm using the lighter pink shade and blending the two shades together, and I'm going to repeat the process onto my other eye. Now I'm taking this clean angled brush and I am going to blend again. I just want everything to look really smudged out, smoked out, and not very hard lined. Next, I'm using Scotch tape, and that is because I am going to attempt to do something that I totally suck at, and I'm going to try and create a winged eyeliner. I miserably failed at it, but at least I tried. So I'm using this super liner from L'Oreal. I recently purchased this and I'm very happy with the product because it's so intense and black, and because of the felt tip, it really makes things a lot easier. So I have just placed the Scotch tape around my eye, and I am using it as a marker or a guide for the wing, but it didn't really turn out that good. Well, at least I tried. Winged eyeliner is something that I really suck at. I just cannot do it properly. I don't know why. I've tried to do it so many times. I've practiced so much, but I guess I need a lot of improvement on the winged eyeliner. And there I go, out of frame. It's time to curl my lashes. I am using this eyelash curler from QVS. It's very reasonably priced and it's a very good product. So after curling my eyelashes, I'm going to use my favorite mascara, which is the Colossal mascara. I don't know, maybe the most popular mascara from Maybelline. Now, just mascara for this eye look is not enough. I am going to add false eyelashes later on. I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Kajal and I am going to simply smudge it on my lower lash line just around the corner, because I am going to smudge it out and bring it inwards towards my tear duct with that smudger brush from Calabar. And that's because I want to increase the intensity of my lower lash line as well, to balance it along with the eyeliner I just applied. And I'm using very little of that Colossal Kajal because I don't want my lower lash line to look black. I just want it to look intense and purple. I am going to extend the lower lash line pigment using that same smudger brush and create a fishtail effect. That's what I've decided to call it. But yeah, I am just placing another smudged out wing below the wing that I just created. So yeah, that's about it. Now I'm using this cream shiny beige eyeliner from Maybelline. I've had this for ages. I only recently opened this. I didn't even know that I had it. So I think this product has been discontinued. I'm not sure. I'm placing this in the inner corner of my eye. That's going to make my eyes appear a little bigger. To set my makeup, I am going to use this translucent powder from Kryolan, and I'm also using this big kabuki brush from the Body Shop. I had mentioned this brush in one of my blog posts about makeup brushes, and because of the sheer size of this brush, it's so huge, applying powder to your face becomes so easy and less time consuming, and I really love this brush. I also added false eyelashes after this because I would have made a complete mess, so I did not want to do that on camera. But before that, I lined my lips with this lip liner from L'Oreal. I'm also going to use this lovely pink lipstick. I think it's number 003 from Calabar. I don't remember the exact shade name. It's a matte lipstick and it's beautiful. I really love the color. and even though it's a nice light shade of pink, I thought it was a bit too much with the heavy eyes, so I blotted it on a clean tissue paper. And those are the false eyelashes. Next, it's time to do my hair, and what I didn't realize is, but I'm gonna come to that. So I'm gonna use this Kera Shine from Philips. This is the curler. I don't remember the name of the product. I am going to do a video soon about this. It has retractable bristles. How cool is that? And I'm going to use this to curl my hair one at a time. And what I did not realize is that I was wearing a black shirt and my background is black and my hair is black, so I shouldn't be even putting this in the video. But yeah, I used it to curl my hair a little bit, and it's really easy. I am coming up with a post about everything that I use to style my hair, and that's the finished look. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. This is my first ever makeup tutorial. Like, I had done this thing about the eyebrows, but this is technically my first ever proper makeup tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed watching this, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it, and it will really help me and motivate me to create more videos. So please let me know if you like this, drop a comment, and check out my blog for a listing of all the products that I've used. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in my next